Just one tweet can turn a tiny meme coin into a moonshot overnight, but only if you spot the social buzz before the entire rest of the world. I'm Brett at CryptoGX, and in this video, I'll walk you through a few tools to track social media engagement. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to track all of these trends to know whether or not you should add a particular meme coin to your buy list. So why does trending data matter? In crypto, trending data just counts how often people search or post about a particular coin. Google hits, tweets, Reddit chats, and more. There have been many different studies on trends and how they relate to crypto prices. A 9-year study showed that Bitcoin's price usually rises when its Google searches also rise. So curiosity can pump up the value. You can see that here on this particular chart from the research study, as well as this chart right here on TradingView of the actual overlay of Google trend searches and the Bitcoin price. The Google trend overlay is the orange line and the price is the green and red. And as you can see, the price actually follows the trend data pretty darn well. This is over only the past about a year and a half or 2 years, but even over a longer time frame, it also is fairly well correlated. This also happens with other engagement for other coins. Dogecoin shot up right after Elon Musk tweeted, proving that one post can jolt prices within minutes. Tools like LunarCrush blend millions of posts into easy to digest scores. Coins scoring high often see follow-up rallies. Academic researchers actually found that tweet volume and engagement forecast short-term returns better than bot checks. So essentially, social media buzz is real fuel for prices. Even sudden Reddit mention spikes can flag moves before charts change. That's why in the next section, we're going to map out exactly how to track these signals before deciding when to buy or not to buy. The first tool we're going to look at is LunarCrush. It's a free dashboard, at least when you have the trial for a bit, that turns all of the noisy social media buzz into clear numbers that you can read in just seconds. On their main markets page, you can switch through category filters. So I would look at the cryptocurrencies page, and then you can see the fast moving tokens here with all of their different markers and features that you could potentially look into. If you scroll down a little bit, you can see each of the top coins and a few of the different markers that you would want to look at. The main ones here are after market dominance. I would look at alt rank, engagement, mentions, sentiment, and social dominance. If you click into any particular meme coin, I've selected Pengu, you can also select any particular values you want to display on this chart. One important one is Galaxy Score. Now, I wish that I could find a way to put Galaxy Score on that previous page next to alt rank, but when comparing alt rank and Galaxy Score, that's where you're going to find the most value on LunarCrush. So a Galaxy Score is from 0 to 100. It's a grade that mixes price, social volume, and sentiment. Scores typically above 70 are often coins that have strong momentum. Now, the other one I mentioned is alt rank. A really low alt rank means that the coin's social stats look better than most of the other ones on the market, even if its market capitalization is very small. And really quickly, if you're not familiar with market capitalization, you can see that here on these green lines right here. This is essentially the total value of all of the coins on the market in that particular coin. So as we can see right now, Bitcoin is at a $2.12 trillion market cap. So if we click on a coin like Pengu and add engagements and mentions, as well as the price, you can see the social volume of this particular coin. There's another one called social dominance that I've added here on the Pepe chart, you can see as well. But essentially, big spikes in these show sudden jumps in tweets, Reddit posts, or Discord chats. Traders typically use these spikes as early entry points. As you can see here from the Pepe chart with social dominance and price, the social dominance in a lot of cases jumps up a little bit before the price jumps up, especially in this kind of later time frame of May, where there was a huge spike right as the price followed it as well. So it's something to keep an eye on, but not entirely trust with your entire heart, because if you look back to February, there was a big jump and then the price went down. So you have to also understand the kind of macroeconomic trends or the social sentiment and understanding what is being talked about at the same time. In this chart, just for reference, the social dominance is basically the share of total crypto chatter that one coin has. So when the dominance climbs and basically their attention climbs, the price often follows, but not always. On LunarCrush, you can set free alerts for Galaxy Score boosts or alt rank drops, so you get pinged basically the minute a meme coin starts to heat up, even if you're not on the website. The most important filters that I would rank together here on LunarCrush are the Galaxy Score, alt rank, and social volume. You get a really quick kind of traffic light that tells you whether to go or stop on investing in this particular token. Next, we're going to leave the social scores and look at the plain old web searches with Google Trends. This is a free site that charts how often people type in a word in Google over time. If you type in something like Bitcoin and click search, when the line shoots up here, as you can see over time, this blue line, this basically means that the search volume has spiked. Most studies typically show that lots of volume and searches into Bitcoin pushes prices higher. And you can actually overlay this particular chart or a similar chart on TradingView with the price. And that's what I showed you earlier here on the TradingView website. For Bitcoin, a lot of researchers found that two-way flow of information between search interest and returns lasted almost about a week. So basically, searches then result in a 1-week delay of price movement. Another analysis from 2020 to 2021 mapped the search and price charts side by side, and they also saw them rise together again and again. And meme coins can react even faster. And you can see that here. This is the price chart for Bitcoin from that study, and then here is the trend chart. And you can see a little bit of a correlation as over time from about December 2020 to June 2021, the plot points are on average going up from the volume of searches, and then you go back to the price, and of course the price has an average uptrend as well. And the peaks of each of these show similarities when the price actually moved up as well. Google searches for Dogecoin spiked over 3,000% in early 2021, right before the coin's all-time high near 68 cents on May 8th. And even later, a fresh headline in the 2024 wave helped Dogecoin jump 152% in one day, and the search curve lit up at first. Based on all these trends, Quadpedia backtested another very simple rule. Buy when search interest rises fast, and when they did, it beat buy and hold as a strategy on several major coins. And even more research data found on Ocean Protocol's blog shows that search to price correlations are above 0.5 for many altcoins. And essentially this just means that search waves can explain half of the move at least in price when there is related search volume. So a rising Google Trends curve is an early alarm bell. Mix that with LunarCrush and you'll basically have a better chance of seeing spikes before they happen. Researchers found that tweet mood and volume can forecast returns for the largest coins days in advance, proving that social chat is also trading power. Now, one little caveat here is that Google only tells you what people are searching. Twitter can show you what people are actually posting about right now. And that noise actually moves the price pretty fast as well. We saw this happen exactly when Elon Musk posted about Dogecoin. He just posted, something dog themed, and then Dogecoin went up almost 20% within minutes. And this pattern repeats itself. Very recently, June of 2025, Twitter mentions of Pepe jumped first and the price followed hours later. And just like Elon Musk, all celebrity hype has this sort of influence. Kanye West's single repost rocketed a meme coin YZY to a $180 million market cap before crashing back under $30 million, showing you how these hot trends can really cool off just as fast as well. So if you want to follow the kind of Twitter trends, I definitely recommend aiming towards LunarCrush at first, but there is also a dashboard on Twitter. It used to be called TweetDeck, now it's called XPro. It is paid, so I'm not going to show you the ins and outs of that, but essentially you can watch dozens of different feeds at once to get a sense of where the engagement is. The main overview of this TweetDeck, now called XPro, is that you can build a list of top crypto influencers to track. You can see what they're tweeting. Then you can add a search column for a specific coin ticker like Pepe or Doge or whatever you want to look at. And then you can track every new tweet in real time and see some kind of graphs as well about that. For this, I would say to generally watch for a flood of new tweets, rising likes, and big account retweets. These kinds of spikes often hit before the price candles light up. If you decide to use XPro, I would say combine that live feed with your LunarCrush and your Google Trends so that you can catch the next meme coin before it decides to blow up or at least move upwards at all. Now let's jump from public tweets to crowd rooms, things like Reddit and Discord. So Reddit groups have lots of tools to log posts. One called Ape Wisdom will rank coins by daily mention count. This is perfect for spotting sudden hype bursts. And if you're thinking, okay, well, what do I care about Reddit posts? Well, there was a research study about a data set of 2 billion Reddit comments that found when Bitcoin mentions spiked, its price usually climbed soon after. You can see the correlations here, and this is the name of that study if you want to go take a look. This pattern shows up in meme coins too. Dogecoin, its traffic ballooned during its 2021 run, as we mentioned before, going towards about 68 cents per Dogecoin. Posts about Pepe nearly doubled in early 2025, right before its January pop. So Reddit is definitely a place where this correlation also happens. Now, Discord is where hardcore traders really organize. Studies of more than 300 pump rooms found that prices can jump 12 to 23% within 5 minutes of a Discord call out. And there's even news sites warning that these pumps keep growing after the GameStop craze. Watching a coin's Discord for sudden member spikes or non-stop rocket emojis is easy and it's free. So use this playbook look, check Ape Wisdom for new Reddit leaders, peek at their subreddits for a vibe, then glance at Discord membership charts. And if all of these light up, then you've caught a live trend wave before the candles even go onto the chart. So now let's put all of these puzzle pieces into one quick checklist. First, wait for a coin to hit a galaxy score over 70 on LunarCrush. That level flags strong social and price momentum. Next, open Google Trends. Backtests show a 50% surge in searches, often beats a buy and hold, and leads prices by days, meaning it comes before the prices actually move. Then you're going to want to confirm your Twitter buzz. Higher tweet counts and upbeat tone predicts near-term gains in these peer-reviewed studies. Then add your Reddit spikes and watch for the Discord rooms. Coordinated chat pumps have pumped coins 12 to 23% within just a few minutes. All of this is very, very exciting, but make sure before buying, do your own research by reading the project documents and cross-checking facts, and basically make sure that you're not going to get involved into a pump and dump. You want to protect your stack and have a stop loss so that you basically don't get wiped out if something bad happens. And finally, if you hear pump and dump chants in Telegram or Discord, step back. Studies show that insiders dump while late followers lose out, so follow the checklist, let data guide you, and not hype. If you're ready to get in crypto and you want to build your own stack, I've left links down to Coinbase and crypto.com in the description where you can get $50 of crypto just for signing up with those links. And if you're interested in meme coins, I'll leave a link to MoonShot where you can get some free meme coins just for signing up. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. And if you want to stay tuned for all things crypto, make sure to hit subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.